After training under lights at Metricon Stadium last night, the Saints will now take on the Gold Coast Suns in the first hit-out of the 2013 Premiership season. But before the footy season gets underway, saints.com.au recaps all the highlights from the off-season. After the end-of-season break, the players were back at it at Lennon House Centre in October last year. Lenny Hayes returning from heart surgery, much to fans' delight.
Who are you keeping an eye on out here?
Lenny Hayes. I think Lenny. We're just watching what Lenny does. I'm a massive fan. I know who you're looking at for. Lenny also.
Trade week brought 3 players into the club, adding to the growing stockpile of 18 to 24-year-olds, but head coach Scott Waters said there was still work to be done.
We've improved, we're evolving our list, both internally with the development that's going on at the club, with what we've been able to bring in, but that's an ongoing process. We've still got a long way to go, and our list needs to continue to evolve, and we look forward to adding another 5 players in a couple of weeks' time as well that we think will add to our future going forward.
The draft brought 5 new faces into the ranks, with the Saints' first pick, Nathan Wright, keen to impress.
Yeah, like my aim's going to be just to attack this pre-season pretty hard, gain the respect of the players, and just see from there. And I guess do everything you can. Come round one that you tick all the boxes, and just leave it up to the coaches.
The draftees had their work cut out for them as they jetted off to Boulder, Colorado for the team's inaugural high-altitude training camp, kicking off pre-season training. The boys were joined by elite athletes as they were put through their paces in testing conditions. But they still managed to fit in some extracurricular activity, visiting NFL team, the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Some of the size of these guys is, they're big boys. So it's good to be able to see some of the plays too. So going to the game on Sunday and might be able to see some of these things unfold.
And the US wasn't the only international venture, with the Saints making their way across the Tasman to visit their new home away from home in Wellington.
The deck's probably similar to Amy Stadium, I reckon, but the size probably SCG. I know there's a few people flying over for the game, and we're trying to get the New Zealand faithful coming to the game, so hopefully, we can pack out the stadium.
Nick Riewoldt was announced captain for an 8th year, while some newcomers were welcomed into the leadership group.
I'm really excited to see Shawnee, Armo and Gears in there. I think it's a great reward. Shin, I've trained with you over the last month, and mate, the way you go about it's just ultra impressive, and I feel myself getting better just from training with you.
And now, with round 1 approaching, St Kilda's attention will now turn to taking on the Gold Coast Suns tonight. Melbourne-based fans are reminded there is an open training session here at Lennon House Centre from 11:30 a.m. on Monday. Check saints.com.au for more details.